Good morning. Y'all like my outfit this morning? I couldn't find a sweatshirt, nor did I want to pull one over my head, so I just wore my robe outside. Because I hate changing clothes. First of all, I'm the sole laundry doer, so I don't want to create more laundry. But second of all, like if it's going to be like the high 78 today, I'm putting on shorts even though it's 60 right now, and a tank top. Because I don't want to change my outfit. I'll just suffer and be cold this morning. But I'm in here. I got all my things watered that I needed to water. It's best to do that early in the morning so that they can be hydrated, especially the things in the tunnel, because that sun is really magnified in here and it really dries everything out quickly. But I am just shocked at how much everything is growing now that like our days are really long and it's getting warmer. Everything is just getting huge. Almost all of my cucumbers and squash that I planted about a week ago are coming up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for fresh things. I'm sick of eating out of a can. I'm really trying to eat us through our supply in the pantry before I stock it with more this summer. And so we've been eating pickles. I'm almost out of pickles, and I am out of all the pickles that are my favorite. So I'm ready for cucumbers. I'm ready for pickle time. I kept thinking for these tomatoes, like I felt like I was late on them. And I wanted to sell some at the farmer's market. And I was like, these things are gonna be puny at the farmer's market, but look how much they've grown in just like a week. These are like the perfect take-home size. So I'm really excited about that. What I need to do very soon this week though is pick out the ones for me, because I've just got a sea of tomatoes and peppers, and I'm really upping the amounts that I'm planting this year. So I think I'm gonna do like 200-300 of each, tomatoes and peppers. So I need to go through and pick out the ones for me and pick out the ones to sell. I forgot I was recording. Does anybody else, you sow something, especially the tiny itty bitty seeds, and you're just staring at them like you should be up by now? Why aren't you germinating? That's what I was just doing. You caught me slipping on the camera. Like this tray of holy basil, just the tiniest little green. So those are coming up, which is exciting. My chamomile, which is even tinier, that's coming up. I love chamomile. Actually, I like the idea of chamomile because I don't really love it in a tea. Maybe I can use it in a tea if I mix it with something else. It's just not like strong enough flavored for my liking. But I love to grow it, I love to harvest it, and I like to dry it. And it just sits pretty in a jar on in my cabinet because I forget it's there. But I'm growing 3 different kinds of chamomile, I think, this year. The classic German chamomile. I'm growing this Zloty lawn. I don't know. Baker Creek sells it. I grew it last year and I'm growing it again. It's pretty much the same as German chamomile, but the flowers are a little bit bigger. So they've got like a bigger flower, which is fun. And this year I bought new fun perennial chamomile. It's the yellow one. It's called Kelway Golden, I think is what it is. I got it from Baker Creek, but it's like the prettiest golden yellow, plus it'll come back every year. So that's amazing. I'm trying to create my own little perennial herb oasis, and that's gonna be part of it. Hunter is actually still asleep right now, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to sit on the porch by myself, drink some tea, and talk about my new interests. So I am a person that loves hobbies, okay? I've cycled through them many times in my life. Sewing, crocheting, baking, gardening, that one really stuck. Researching. I love a topic to research. Once I find something that I'm interested in, I will spend weeks scouring the internet, researching everything I possibly can, buying books about it. That's just the person I am. It keeps me, I like to say passionate. My husband would probably say, I don't know what he would say, but I would say I'm a very passionate person, okay? Once I care about something, I will die on that hill. But my most recent obsession is, there's this guy in Colorado. His name is Jerome Ozentowski. This is his book. You should buy it if you like. Well, first you should look him up. People have visited him. He's on YouTube. He doesn't really post on YouTube, but like people that have visited him have posted tours. I think that's originally how I found this guy. So I've been watching Justin Rhodes for like a really long time, and when they went on the American Farm Tour, this was one of their stops. And so I knew about him. I had seen that place. I've had this book for over a year, but I'm just now getting the time to read it. And now I need one, okay? This is like a variation of like geothermal greenhouses. So they dig down in the ground and they put piping down, and it brings the warm air up in the winter, and it cools it in the summer and heats it in the winter. I don't really know all the details. Math isn't my thing. My thing is like reading, dreaming, planning, but like measurements and things, that's not fun for me. So I just skip that part. But now I need to grow papayas at my house in Zone 5. Because he can do it, and I want one too. This year is the year I've deemed the year of learning. There's a lot of things that I want to do in my lifetime, and I feel like one day you're young and hip, and then one day you wake up and you're 30, which I know 30 is young, but it's like a real grown-up. You're a real grown-up when you're 30. You wake up and you realize just how fast time goes, and your kids are getting older, and every day you just blink and it's gone. And I just really want to spend time doing the things that I enjoy, which is like growing things and growing our own food. Mostly that's like the most passionate thing I have to tell. But so in July, my husband, fun fact about him, he cannot keep a secret to save his life, which works out really great for me. But my birthday is in July, and so you want to know what we're doing for my birthday? We're going to see Joel Salatin's farm, Polyface, for a weekend. It's the first time we have had no children for a weekend since our honeymoon. So that was 7 years ago. So that's really exciting, and I just want to experience stuff. I want to learn stuff. I want to see how other people do it. I want to take pictures. I want to dream. I want to plan for the future. So that's really fun. But now I've added another place that I have to visit, because both of these people are getting older. You know, Joel Salatin's almost 70. And his knowledge isn't going to last forever, and I just want to go see it in real life. I guess it is going to last forever because he's written a lot of books, but you know what I mean. And then this guy, Jerome, he lives in Colorado, but he's 80 years old, and so I got to get there before he croaks, you know? No offense, Jerome. He's actually super healthy. He eats really well, if you can imagine. He has a tropical greenhouse, so he has all kinds of vitamins in there. But I just want to see these things and get the knowledge from our elders before they're not here anymore. So if you are in a position of waiting like I am, and it may not seem like I'm in a position of waiting because I have, you know, a farm here and I'm doing stuff, but it's not all I want to do. I want to do more. I always want to do more. So I am kind of in my own waiting room for the next big thing. So buy the book, read the article. Spend 2 hours in the morning before everybody gets up listening to podcasts about permaculture. That's what I do, and it's so fun. And so if you're dreaming of your place, your forever, spend the time that you have now, because you'll never have more time than when you're waiting on something. Spend the time learning all that you can about it. Moving the cows, still wearing my robe. It's fine. Oh, big mama. They're really getting the hang of moving now. At the beginning of the season, they were way more shy to go through there. And now they all just followed me over willingly. Were you snoozing with the cows? So every morning I look out the front window and Dixie is just snoozing. Did you make some cow friends? They let you part of their group? Thank you. The first little potatoes are popping up, so that's exciting. New growth. But I did come back here to the garden this morning because I didn't finish weeding yesterday. So I weeded almost this whole 50 by 100 plot yesterday, but I didn't get to do the last 2 rows of these kale beds, so I'm gonna do that now. I've got 2 main things in my weeding arsenal as of right now. The first of which is this weeder that I got from Neversink Farm Tools. I really like it so far. I bought the ones with the collinear hose. That's what this is. This is the longer one. It comes with the shorter one too. And then I have my clip-on arsenal. It has all the different size wire weeders, and then the other one has the other collinear hoe on it. And that's what I'm using. I also like a stirrup hoe, just a regular old hoe you can get from the garden center. But what I like about the Neversink tools is that it's interchangeable. So while you're out here, you have lots of things growing at different spaces. And so you might need a small one, you might need a big one. That's why I chose to get that. And then the other thing that I've been weeding, mostly just the walkways, because I do plan on putting wood chip mulch in my walkways. I just haven't had the time yet. So what I'm doing until I can do that is I have a wheel hoe with the stirrup hoe attachment. And so that's what I've been doing down these paths. I will demonstrate it for you. I'm sure my face was really pretty while I was doing that because I forgot I was filming myself, but so that's the wheel hoe. I've been mainly using it in walkways, but I did use it on the edges of my potato bed, so I kind of just ran along the edge and it went way faster with that. I know that you can buy these at Haas Tools and Johnny's, but honestly I got this from a local Amish store and it was like half the price or better than the ones I get online. So hey guys, it's actually the next day because my camera died yesterday, and then apparently I did too. I just never picked it back up. I'm back at it in the greenhouse with my morning robe on, and I came to harvest some lettuce because I'm going to the farmer's market in 2 days. And I'm gonna take lettuce with me, but it's here in the high tunnel, and so I'm worried about it being bitter with the heat. So this is the test. Today is the test run. I watered it last night and I'm cutting it in the cool of the morning, so we'll see if it's bitter or not. Are you the one? Oh, that's so satisfying to cut. All right. This is Salanova Red Sweet Crisp, I think. It's either that or Red Incised. I can't remember which one it is. But isn't it beautiful? Technically this was 2 together, so it's kind of cheating, but the heads are getting really big and beautiful, and so hopefully it tastes good. I'm gonna go inside and wash it and put it in the fridge like I would for a customer, and then I'll have it for dinner tonight, and hopefully it will be good. So it's just been one of those like couple days. I've just been tired. So this is just a hodgepodge video of random stuff I did, but thanks for watching. There'll be some more structured content in the future, but you know, it is what it is. This is my life. It's chaotic, and I hope you'll join me. So thanks for watching. Until next time.